calavera, mira, mira, calavera. Dale 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 calavera, mira.
And here we are again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Irma Ruiz, and you are watching Tarot Card Comedy. And tonight we have a very awesome guest. His name is Mr. Jerry Garcia. Say hi to everybody,
What's
Jerry.
up, everybody?
Yes, awesome. Thank you for joining us today. How are you feeling? I know you're feeling a little under the weather kind of recently.
You know what? I don't know if anyone out there has ever had the kidney stones, dog, but I'm over here like Thanos collecting them like crazy, bro. And
Like the McDonald's toys.
it's bad, man. But I'm recovering. I'm gonna eventually they're gonna come out one way or another to some tube.
It was funny because it wasn't funny, but when Lalo and I first started dating, it was like it's such a weird thing. He was like, "Oh, I heard." I'm like, "What did I do to him?" You know what I mean? He's
Did
like,
I
have
break
to go to
it?
the hospital, and I was like, "Oh my God, what did I do?" But then he was like, "It's just kidney stones." I was like, "Whew." I just
Man, I don't wish this on anybody. These things hurt, baby.
I
They knocked me out,
know,
baby.
I
But
know.
yeah, I'm back. I'm on meds. I'm good. I'm on yours for the next hour and a half.
We have tarot cards here for Mr. Jerry Garcia. And I'm super excited to read your cards. First card right here. Bum ba dum ba da ba bum ba bum. Card of confidence. And Jerry Garcia definitely has confidence, but he's also very
Thank you.
humble. And that's what I like about this guy. He's famous. He's like on all these big, gigantic networks. But he's still a cool guy, man. He talks to me, the little people. So yeah, what do you think about this card, Jerry? Or actually, tell me about a time where you felt not so confident, like when you were like, "I'm done."
We all go through our ups and downs, Irma. Like, I always call her Norma again.
I know.
Irma.
Like every time like we start hanging out, he's like Norma, and I'm like Irma. Everybody calls as long as you're not calling me Irma Sperma, I'm okay.
No, obviously, like all of us, man, we all go through our times where like we're not so sure about ourselves, our material, our jokes are not hitting like we want them to hit. That was a lot. That was a lot in the beginning of my career. Gracias a Dios, I've been able to figure out, maneuver my way, cheat my way through the best outcomes, making people laugh, having the best time. And yes, that card describes me the best because I feel I'm very confident in what I do. And confidence goes a long way in comedy. Confidence goes, without confidence in your material, in yourself, and your stage presence, dog, you ain't going nowhere in this business, fool. And now you can assure that you need confidence. You need to be a great, confident comedian for you to like get up on, first of all, to get up on stage in front of strangers and try and make them laugh. There's nothing like it. So confident. I mean, you say you don't know about this tarot card, but I think you hit it right spot on right now with that card.
Right, exactly. I'm confident in that. But the thing is, these are your cards. So, and the cards know that. They know we are here for Jerry Garcia. So these cards, whatever I pull, they're meant for you. You know what I mean? Okay, so I like that one. I like that one a lot. You know? Okay, so here's another one. Here we go. This one is opportunity. And that is like all I see Jerry getting. Opportunity. Has there ever, Jerry, been an opportunity that you did not take and regretted it?
Yeah, maybe a girl. There's a few that I should have gone out with that obviously at the time I didn't want to cheat. I wanted to be a good boy. And I stayed home, right? But she could have been the one.
Oh.
You know what happens, you're dating somebody and then you meet someone new and then you can't do anything about it because you got to do the right thing, right? And then us good boys, right, end up losing twice because first then your girlfriend cheats on you, but then the girl you wanted to go out with and not cheat with, she's gone.
Yes.
But those are part of the opportunities I've missed the most. But other than that, opportunities for me, I love to gamble. I love to gamble on sports. And sometimes I'm watching a game where I was like, I was going to put $50 on that. And I didn't. And they should have won. And I would have won. And that's how the opportunities I missed. But in comedy, opportunities come and go, man. You just gotta be in the right place at the right time sometimes. And when those opportunities come knocking, you gotta be ready to go and take advantage of those opportunities. I very rarely say no at anything that comes across when it comes to comedy, because that's my career, that's my life, that's my everything. So I'll rarely say no to an opportunity. Obviously, I'll think through it, and if I feel it's good for me, I'll take it.
And I'm I'm in the same situation, and probably at a different level. But I'll take gigs, that I think like, I don't know if I should do this, But then I end up doing it. Somebody sees me, we become friends on Facebook, and I get like a better show. You know what I mean? So the opportunity that you have may not be the best, but then you're climbing a little ladder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got to make something out of very little opportunity. You'll learn something from it, either to do that again or never again, and just take it what it is.
Exactly.
Man. That's what you can do.
It's always at least going to be a learning experience. Okay, I like that one. That was a good one. Okay, let's see, Jerry. Let's see what we got here. Oh, and let me see. What does it say? Oh! This is the worst card in the deck. It's the card of absolute disaster, and which is kind of interesting because it looks like one of the twin towers, which we just passed 9/11. It's like a tower, and there's like fire, and there's like people falling out of the tower.
No manches, for real?
No, really, that's what it is. This thing, yeah, it's crazy. No manches, don't stain. Right? That's what no manches means. Don't stain. So, oh my gosh. So I don't know. Maybe we should just skip this.
If it's legit, let's talk about it. What is it? Dangerous card? Bad card? Who gotta die? Who we gotta kill? Who I gotta kill, Irma?
Oh my God, I don't know. But if I won't help you kill anybody, but I have a lot of property, so I'll help you bury them. I got your back. Kill them in California. Just put them in your trunk. And then bury them over here in Texas. Nobody will know anything. We'll be okay. Just don't get stopped by any cops, and try to get over here before the body starts to smell.
The problem is, I mean, you gave us, you told us up front that you're fake, you're a poser, but you're picking out all these right cards in the beginning, which makes me worry about this third one.
No, I don't know about the tarot cards, but they know
picking them.
But they know about you.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
All I'm doing is I'm just pulling them out.
All right. Okay. So tell me more about that card. Like things that are gonna happen to me or around me, or
things that could. I mean, it depends. Like either you're going through like a really bad situation right now, like probably you feel like it's the worst time in your life, or it could be in the future you're gonna go through something that you're gonna be like, oh my God, I can't. This is horrible. Shit, this might even be my card because 2020 has been a freaking asshole with me.
For real, dog.
Dude, like horrible. So I don't know. This might have been my card.
Sure.
Yeah. What would you say is probably the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
I mean, first of all, my condolences to you, and second of all, I mean, the only thing I could complain about right now is having 3 underage kids in my house right now running.
That's pretty bad. House. You win.
Yeah, interrupting me every 5 minutes, man, trying to sneak into the room.
They're like,
but no, that's adios, man. Everything else pretty much, I mean, besides the pandemic stopping all of my income at this point and just trying to survive on what we got, the fumes that we've been making before it. Just that, man, just surviving on one day at a time and trying to see this thing getting over with one day, man, but hopefully soon.
I know. Exactly. So I know you've done some pretty big things in your comedy career. You've been on some pretty huge networks, Do you have anything kind of interesting coming up?
Well, unfortunately, thanks for the setup, and I'm sorry for the letdown, but 2020 just killed everything, dog. It just killed everything for me right now. Starting back from scratch, yeah, pretty much that card once again, and
there you go.
Just right now, just writing new material, getting ready to hit the stage once all these things open up again. I'm still auditioning through Zooms and stuff like that. There's really not much going on, doing some writing projects. But as far as anything big, la neta, nada, man, gracias a Dios. And, I mean, just other than that, I'm going to be on Pandora soon. My special is going to be dropped on Pandora and Spotify. So by the time
that's going to be awesome.
Well.
Yes. So basically people can find you everywhere. Pornhub,
yeah, pretty
maybe,
much.
I don't know.
Fans only. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Only
All
fans.
right.
That just proves you're
Only
old.
fans. Jesus
Fans
Christ.
only. Get young. Just kidding. Oh
For
my
real,
God,
dog.
that's crazy. But do you feel that because of the pandemic that it's kind of weeded out the strong and the weak as far as like comedians, like the people who are like really serious about it and the ones who have just been like hobbyists or, just like, maybe, maybe not. I feel like it's kind of pushed out a few people, in which I'm kind of glad. Because sometimes I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you go home. You know you're not serious about this. Give me a chance. Move on.
Now that you're mentioning it, I haven't heard from Israel Garcia in a while, and
Ah.
now I'm kidding.
I was like, what? I was like, what? I just literally like 30 minutes ago we were talking about you.
Shout outs to Israel, man. No, I think now that you mention it, yeah, it's this thing isn't for everybody, yo. But that doesn't mean that you should quit easily either, right? You should
Yeah.
give it your all, and whatever your all is, right? And if something like a pandemic stops you, then this part it wasn't meant for you, dog.
Yeah.
It's what I gotta say.
I agree with Jerry.
I mean, it's what it is, fool.
I just think you should quit. Everybody who's watching this and thinking about doing comedy, don't do it. And any of y'all that are doing it, just quit.
Please, more stage time for us.
Yeah. There's too many of y'all fuckers out there. Okay, next card. Next card from Mr. Jerry Garcia out of LA, California. What's your neighborhood again? Oh my God, it's a cool neighborhood. Your neighborhood.
Huntington Park, California.
Tell me again what?
Huntington Park,
Huntington
California.
Park, California.
What's up, dog? Right here.
You got some
You'll hear
cholillos
Paletero right
out
now,
there.
followed by Elotero. Yeah.
God, I don't know if you know, but I am in love with that culture. I love like the cars, the style, the music, the language, everything. Okay, next card, Jerry. Here we go. This is the like having a new perspective. So basically, there was something in your life that you viewed, something happened, and then you just completely changed your mind.
Well, yeah, what it is the damn kidney stones. It's the fucking kidney stones for me, dog. No more Coke, no more coffee. I'm cutting all that shit, even some beer.
Wow.
That's bad for you, dog. And that shit, man, dude, the kidney is hurting, bro. And I'm done. I said I've been yelling it to everybody. That's it. I'm done. No more. I'm gonna be a healthier drinking man.
Yes.
That's it. Only Corona Light for me on stage from now on. That's it.
Corona Light. I thought you were gonna say only coronavirus for me. Only coronavirus light. Yeah, no, the kidneys are extremely important. Like I said, my dad is in the hospital right now, and he was like, nah, I still have 10% of my kidney function.
Oh,
I'm like, 10%? He's like, yeah, I'll be okay. And the next he's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, you need to take care of that, Pops. I don't think he had any kidney stones ever, but I'm like, yeah, the kidneys are important. I don't really
You an alcoholic or what?
No, just Mexican. American. Yeah.
Just chile rellenos. Yeah.
Yeah. I think my stepmom was trying to kill him, but I don't know. No, just kidding.
That's another episode.
That's a whole other episode. I'll interview my stepmother and see what really happened in the house of the Cardenas family. Okay, next card. We have... Oh, card of business. This is a good one. You're a businessman. A natural businessman, being a comedian. Tell me about that a little bit.
Oh,
Do you enjoy that?
It's a rough business. It is fun figuring out what your worth is, and then talking yourself up a little bit and coming through for these people. Obviously, it's our job is all about putting butts in seats, asses in seats, and shit, man. It's all about business, man. This laughing game is this laughing game is no business. The real business. I don't know how the fuck you say it.
Something like that.
Yeah,
something like that. We'll look it up. No, but you're absolutely right, man. Even though it's a business, like for me, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I do, like during the pandemic, I have made not too much. I've done a few Zoom shows for some corporate people. I did some in New York when I was here at home, but did them for like a company in New York and stuff. But the money really isn't there, and even before, it really wasn't there a lot. And but I'm okay with that right now in my career.
But you see that there's something that should evolve out of this, right?
Yes.
There should be an earning, and that's how I decided, man. I've been doing comedy 11 years now. So the first 3 years, probably 3 years, I made little to no money. But by that fourth year, I started, putting my foot down a little bit more, charging my value, my worth, and
exactly. So what was it? What was that turning point for you where you were like? Because I can't really say anything too much, but I do have something kind of big coming up. I'm really excited.
Nice.
And they've already told me, like, once this happens, that's it. Like, you can't, like, just be doing, like, little shit on the side or whatever, So what was that point for you where you realized, oh, whoa. I can't just charge $50 to headline.
Well, once the TV credits started piling on, then of course, then my real worth was set, dog. Right now, like, I'm on TV, I'm worth this much now. Before TV, then it was we play by ear, right? We play by ear. How many people are gonna be there? How much time do you want me to do? How much do you value me, right? There's like an exchange, dog. But now that I have actual TV credits and a resume built, then I get to speak up a little bit more and say, hey, this is how much I'm worth. This is how much I deserve to be there.
But how did you get to that point?
Just keep building just stage time. And I came across Chingo Bling. And then Chingo wanted to build a show around him. So
right.
he wanted to do a comedy show around him, bring some of his friends. We got introduced. We met. We hung out. We hit it off. We had a good time. And he called me in the morning and everything. And next thing I know, I'm on this show, man, with him. And so
wow. So who else was on that show with you and Chingo Bling?
We got the great John Stringer from Austin, Texas. Yes. And my boy Jesus Sepulveda from Tucson, Arizona.
Yes.
And so us three are like the openers for Chingo Bling, who's hosting. He's like the host liner.
So it was just y'all four?
Yeah, just us four.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like, why come there were no women? Why come there were no women?
I was back in the days, back in the good old days. Before,
I know. I'll never forget that one time you saw me for the first time at Cena El Rey in McAllen, and I was so honored because you actually watched my set, and I came down and you were like, Irma, you did good, man. You did not do any sex jokes at all, and you were funny.
Yeah.
You were like, I don't like all those sex jokes. I was like, I don't
hate
do
when
them.
girls do the
I'm
sex
too old
jokes.
for that.
Oh,
all the youngins, they can do all that stuff, but I'm too young for that. Well, I'll do a little bit, but I don't get like grotesque about it. Some people can get like real, and I mean that there's a whole genre for that. There's a whole audience for that, but it just happens not to be my audience.
To me, I said it as that was a fresh breath of fresh air, dog. Because I see a lot of women comics, and I'm just talking in general, dog. Nothing in particular, but like towards the years, I've heard a lot of girl comics just talk about. They go easy and they just talk about sex and my boyfriend and the little dick and the big dick and I almost got raped and this and that. There's all like a lot of that same kind of stuff where I was like, it was cool to hear somebody not talk about anything.
Yeah.
Like that.
Just talk about moms and mortgages.
The
other side of fun sex.
The brown guilt.
The brown guilt. All right, okay, let's do your next card. Let's move aside from the topic of sex because I can't talk about sex. I'm kidding. Like, for me, when I see this card and I'm looking at you, I'm thinking, like, you feel some sort of justification. Like, maybe somebody thought something negative about you and you were able to prove yourself. You know?
Part of my baby's mama. Probably the only one I could think of.
Yeah.
And, but she's come around. She's become a big fan and a believer. But yeah, at first it was tough. Having to see me go on the road and not be around as much the kids. A few years back when I was really on the road a lot, and 2017, 2018, I was on the road a lot. 2019 was more of a homecoming for me, and then 2020 obviously nothing. But there was a time where people are babies' moms, especially when you're not with them and they feel they're raising the kids by themselves. They have a hard time with it, of course, and they'll throw it in your face every chance they get. But, she gets it now. She gets the fruits of the labor and stuff, and she sees all the things that are going on. The kids are happy. We're making a good team together,
and now during the pandemic, you're a stay-at-home dad, so that
yeah.
you get to spend a lot of time with them, right?
So now, yeah, so
That's
that she
awesome.
appreciates me more now, dog. 'Cause
Yeah.
now she says that this was putting his time and stuff, man. Yeah,
So-
I've been with the kids, man. I've been like literally, I'm a non-essential as fuck, dog. Like literally, I'm home all day. I have no reason to go outside, nothing. So I'm helping by just staying indoors, and I'm doing the best I can. Ladies and gentlemen.
So are they doing virtual learning classes at
Yes.
school?
And I am their
what
teacher.
grades are they in?
I
If you
got
don't
a
mind me, I don't know
seventh grade. I got a seventh grader, sixth grader, and first grader, dog.
Oh man, yeah.
Yes.
I like middle schoolers. I was a middle school teacher. And a lot of people would ask me, "Oh my God, how could you be a middle school teacher?" Those are the best kids, dude.
They are.
They are. They're like eager to learn, and they talk a lot. They're super funny. I probably got a lot of my comedy from those little fuckers.
Yeah, no, I do. Partly the same here. I work with kids. I worked with middle school kids for a long time too.
Yeah.
I was an after school coach, and I coached middle school kids for about 5 years, dog. 6 years straight. And they are the funniest. They are the best. You feel like you can still like get through them, right? Get to them.
Yeah.
And they could hear. Like, they still like actually give you the time of day. And
Right.
they're like, those you know when you're getting into their head because they're like they're eating everything up.
Like they're still young enough to respect you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, and that's what it is. They're still young enough to respect you, but they're still not old enough to be cool. You know what I mean?
They have so many questions still. They have so
Yeah.
many questions, dog. Yeah.
Like I remember when I before I became a teacher and I was substituting and I was substitute at the high school, like they were just so like rude. They were like, they would like roll their eyes. I was like,
They know everything already. Yeah.
If you knew me in high school, I would be kicking your ass, bitch.
You're lucky I'm 22 years old, cause
Yeah.
nah, bitch.
Okay, Jerry, here we go. Next card. Ooh, that's so weird. It's like, it's authoritative respect, which is funny because we're talking about teaching. It's like we picked the card after our discussion. I feel like the cards are playing with us. Like whatever we're talking about, they're like, oh yeah, that's what you're talking about. I want to be involved in the conversation. You know? Authority, because you were talking about being a coach. I was talking about being a teacher and a substitute, you know? So authoritative respect. Do you feel like your kids respect you?
Oh yeah, very much, dog. And that's again thanks to their moms, dude. Their moms are really good moms, and they're all about respect in their household, dog. So I'm the good cop. They're the bad cops, dog. So, but they come with this little military background and shit. When they come home, they make their bed, they clean up after themselves. I'm like, whoa, I didn't even ask you to do that, but thank you, thanks
That's
for doing
good.
that.
They need to learn that. That's good. A lot of these kids that are struggling right now with like the whole, online learning and stuff, I bet you $1,000,000 they're all those kids that didn't have chores, that were not cleaning their rooms, that were not making their beds, and their parents are doing everything for them. You know what I mean? Those are the ones. It is the survival of the most organized right now. So
that's
if your kids...
That's how my first grader, he's a baby. He gets all the attention, and he's having a hard time fucking adapting, dog. Having to like just sit there
because he's so young. He's so young, and now he has all this responsibility. You know what I mean? So, okay. So let's pick the next one. That was a good one. Okay, let's see. Bum, ba, bum. Distraction or meditation? Like, what distracts you besides sexy girls?
I was gonna say, besides all the thoughts on my IG, yeah, man, I guess my phone, bro, right? Fuck, aren't we all? Shit, I'm always on my phone, dog. My kids call me out all the time. They're like, Dad, look, I'm talking to you. And like, hold up, I'm trying to retweet this. This is hilarious.
That's what my daughter too. She made a little video about like her friend ignoring her on her, because she was always on her cell phone. But I was like, that's me. That's me. You're talking about me? I'm not just on my phone. I'm working. I'm reposting flyers and messaging comics about, shows that they have to be on. Yeah. She's like, really, Mom? 8 hours a day? I'm like, yes. And why are you watching me for 8 hours a day? Don't you have something to do? Like classwork or something? Distraction. So, I mean, like, we pull up the cards, but literally, and we can tell you what they mean, but you ultimately... interpret them the way that you know that they should be interpreted.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
I've
me
never
not
had my
being
cards
an
reading
expert,
before,
but you know, me not being an expert. But
we're figuring
this
this shit out together. Yeah.
Exactly. You know? All right, Jerry, thank you so much. This was an awesome interview. I really, really appreciate you doing this and hanging out with us tonight, man. You're
this is a lot of fun, Irma. It's always great hanging out with you. You know, I love hanging out with you and Lalo and Israel, my people. I love San Antonio. Hopefully I'll be out there soon and stuff. And you know, you my road dog.
When are you coming back to Texas?
Texas to El Paso, Texas, October 1st through 4th with Chingo Bling. El Paso, I know that's the southwest side of
and we're talking
Texas,
2020 here, guys. 2020, October 1st and 3rd, 2020. So that's
after that, man, right now everything's up in the air, yo. We're still waiting for some clubs to open up to a little bit more full capacity, and we're just taking it month to month right now, dude. See what happens. But I will be at Houston, Addison, Arlington, San Antonio, Dallas area for sure. We're coming out soon.
I just got booked to headline Arlington.
What?
Yeah, you're like, what? Yes, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I know, but I'll send you the details.
Congratulations.
It's not 100% confirmed, but it's like 80% confirmed. You know what I mean?
Congrats, dog. You deserve it, man.
I know, I do, don't I? All right, guys. So, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Please follow Jerry Garcia on all sorts of social media. You can find his comedy everywhere. Jerry, please tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me at Jerry Garcia Comedy, comedian Jerry G, Instagram, or Jerry Garcia Comedian. And please follow me. I got my YouTube channel, Jerry Garcia Comedy. You can check out my videos there.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, good night. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you guys. Gracias.